Welcome back to Dark Chronicle, and in this video we're going to be taking pictures of everything in chapter 1 of the game. Starting in Concentric Store here, there's a picture of the register, binoculars, an old style robot, weight gauge, the barrel, the wrapper. This thing isn't actually a picture you can take, even though it looks like it should be. There's a tiny hammer, there's a fan, vacuum bag, auto book reader, and a wooden box. This saw blade behind us also isn't a picture we can take, even though it looks like it should be. It still counts as the tiny hammer for some reason. And you can actually also take a picture of the staircase. That's an easy one to miss because you wouldn't really think about doing it. There is the constructor where we were building the ride pod. That's the vacuum cleaner that is literally never going to be fixed ever, even though it's our job. And that's the clock that didn't work at the start of the game. There's a cart, and finally, there's the table. Also, if you remember at the start of the game, we tried looking at this, and we couldn't make any sense out of it. Now that we can make inventions, it tells us a refrigerator, a small generator, and a traffic light might be a good idea to make an invention with. So we can have a look at quite a lot of those during the game. They're usually in books and pieces of paper. Okay, so that's Cedric's store fully taken pictures of. Next up is Polly's bakery. I've basically just got a list to make sure that I don't miss any, so we're just going to be following this list basically for this video. So that's bread, that's a can, behind her is an oven, there's another register here if you want more registers, and there's a flour there, but that doesn't count as a barrel. And next up is Morton's Sundries over here. So this guy has a register, of course. He has a book. He has some milk cans, a phonograph, and then we're full on ideas at the moment. There you go, that's a lot of new ideas we didn't have before. So you can take a picture of that clock. And the chandelier. There's a refrigerator back there, and there's some fresh fruit inside it. There you go, we took a picture of it. That could be annoying to do from a distance. Here's some wheat flour that should really be at Polly's place, and a vending machine. And also, let's take a picture of this picture. Yeah, that guy's seen some things. That's everything we take a picture of there. Next up, actually, what's the time like? 5 PM. We just took a picture of the evening sun. That can be really annoying to take because all these big buildings around us at this point in the game stop us from being able to take the picture of the evening sun very well. So it's a good thing we managed to get it directly when it turned evening then. There's a picture of that light right there. So in the weapon store at the moment, there's a show window, there's a gold store, there's a lamp, there's some wooden boxes that for some reason we can't take a picture of. There's a shield. There are some weapons. We got the armour, but we can't take a picture of it for some reason. We've got some old man standing in the way of the Iron Maiden picture. I mean, look at it, he's right in the way of that. What a jerk. Let's talk to him. Yeah, she's great. Let's talk to you using Monica. How you doing, mate? Ah, you're nice for a guy who gets in the way of pictures. Yeah, so if you actually have a look at these things that Max looks at for invention ideas, Monica can learn some things about monsters from these. But there aren't that many that she can actually learn from. What was that one again? A charging ram, tree and grass. Now we can't take a picture of that one until around chapter 3. Or invent it rather. And there's a wooden box to finish off with. Also, there's a register, but we can't take a picture of this one for some reason. Yeah, the game is a little bit iffy about what you're allowed to take pictures of. Like, we definitely took a picture of a barrel and a wooden box earlier, but it didn't count. Right, so that's those done. Next up is the police station. So let's go here. I haven't been taking any pictures outside yet, we'll be doing those last. Well, when I say last, we'll be doing the dungeon things last, but first off we'll finish off Palm Brinks and then I'll edit in the dungeon scoops. So while we're here, there's a shrubbery, there's a bench, there's a post, and there's a window. And we're maxed on our discoveries. Let's save all those ideas. Okay, and there's also here a clock, which is much better than the one in Mortal Sundries, because you can actually see more than half of it. Right, let's head in. Or head out, rather. Right, so next up, we're actually going to be going to the bar, because yes, there is actually a bar in this town. Let's go there. Sadly, there's literally nothing to do here, so it's kind of annoying. You only really come here if you want to take pictures for inventions. Right, so here's the bar, and this is the only place in the entire game where there exists a car. And this guy's turned it into a bar, you know, I'm pretty sure Max will like that. Right, so that's the car, that's a barrel, there's a wheel, painting, table, chair, lamp, and over here there's a piano and a light. And this one you might miss, that's actually a ladder up there. Doesn't look much like it, and our photography level is increased. Let's see, what have we not taken a picture of? Let's take a picture of a wrapper while we're here. Oh yeah, of course, amber bottle. And let's talk to this guy. Yeah, sure. Hey Monica, do you want to talk to this bloke? Oh, stop being a jerk, why can't we just drink? Right, so there's another idea here we can take a look at. With a water tank and a trash can. We don't have a water tank yet, so we'll have to leave and come back later. Yeah, so there was a table, lamp, chair, piano, wrapper, light, barrel, car, ladder, bottle, wheel and painting. We got all of those. And now that it's night time, we could take a picture of the moon. It's important to keep a picture of the moon to hand, by the way, so I'd recommend putting that in there. Just keeping that one to the side. Then again, it's always easy to take a picture of the moon. It's not like the other one where, like the evening sun, where it's hard to take. The morning sun is a lot easier to take, and we'll take that probably when we're taking pictures around Palm Brinks. So here's the train station. Let's start off with a picture of a shrubbery, because there are lots of those in town. There's a flower chair. And over here, there's a sign, there's a wooden box, there's a pot, and there's this lady. And down there, there's a milk can again. Over here, there's some bottles, some barrels, and some cups, and some bread. And again, while we're on the way down here, do remember that it is a staircase. And staircase you can take pictures of. Let's just delete those. And over here, we can take a picture of a trash can and the bench. Here, there's a freight train. Take a picture of that. There's one of the best clocks in town right there. Very handy. And here is the Blackstone 1, which is our train that you've just seen in the main episode there. We rode on that and fought against Flotsam. We met Monica. Everything's all good. Some wooden boxes, and if we go all the way down here, even though we probably don't need to actually go all the way down here, you could probably take a picture from somewhere else. But of course, we can take a picture of the railroad itself. Let's go snap a scoop of that. Now there are 2 pictures we can take inside the Blackstone 1, but they aren't technically available until chapter 2 as well, so we'll be leaving those ones until the next time when I show you all of the pictures we can take in Chapter 2. Let's make sure we got everything. There's a shrubbery, flower chair, sign, freight train, clock, staircase, pot, milk can, wooden box, barrel, cup, bottle, bread, trash can, bench, railroad, and the black stone 1. That's every picture taken. So next up is finishing off Palm Brinks by taking pictures of everything that's around Palm Brinks. To begin with, here's a fountain. Quite a nice fountain. Now, something I haven't been taking pictures of is all the signs outside places. There's a bar sign, because yes, a lot of these signs are individual things. We can also take a picture of that bar sign if you felt like it. Over here, we can take a picture of the parasol, the cafe sign, another coffee sign, and the most 2D plates in existence. So that should be a scoop right there. How you doing, lady? Can I have some coffee? The blackest coffee in existence. You should get along with Godot, babe. So we can't, even though this looks like a cup, and so does this right here, they aren't cups. The game won't classify them as cups. And there's a shrubbery. And all around Palm Brinks there are sunshades above houses, do you remember that? There's a lamp, and there's a window. And of course there's trash cans. And there are also barrels. There are some blank signs, like this one right here. There are wooden boxes. And of course, one that we've run by quite a few of them so far, is the street lights. There's another cart out here. And while we're passing it, there's a police station. So we can take a picture of their sign. Let's save all those pictures. And during Chapter 2, you're not allowed to go all the way down here, because the clowns are blocking the way because the circus is still there. But this is probably one of the best spots to take a picture of a chimney. Taking a picture of a chimney is kind of annoying because if you're like far away like this, even though you can easily see it, you're too far away and it won't count. So you have to get very close to actually take a picture of things sometimes. It can be quite annoying, so you just have to deal with it. Now there's a picture of a belt you can take here by snapping a picture of the guy's crotch, but this NPC doesn't have the belt on him. But you do need to take a picture of that belt before you can actually progress in the game anyway, so you can't really miss it. We just can't take a picture of it during this time because it is sadly gone from the game now. We could actually find the NPC again because I know where he is at the moment, but I won't go on about where he is because there's obviously something attached to that. There's Polly's Bakery sign. The sunshade isn't unique though. There are some milk cartons, and up here, remember the flags that we survived on by jumping down on them at the start of the game? Yep, we can take a picture of those. Shedrick's shop rather, and day is just about breaking. We could take a picture of the morning sun. We'll be doing that in a bit when it comes a little bit closer. There's a mailbox. And there's a weapon shop sign, and over here there is both a pumpkin and Morton's Sundry sign. I'm pretty sure that the sun rises from here, so the best way to get it would probably be to go over to this spot here, where there should be a line of sight without the buildings being in the way. Let's get ready to take this picture. It should be coming up. Yeah, there it is. Welcome the early morning sun. Whenever it allows us to take it, of course. Come on, game. There you go, morning sun. Yes, the morning and evening sun, especially the evening sun, can be annoying to get at this point in the game just because all these buildings around us really do hamper being able to take those pictures. Considering in fact you only have a finite time to take it before they disappear behind. More trash cans. Pretty sure I took a picture of this shop sign while I was talking, and the mailbox. And over here we've got a river. And we got the drawbridge. So also remember during chapter 1 this drawbridge is currently up, so we're not able to go anywhere past there at the moment. Obviously I can do that now, but there's a lot of pictures back there, so we'll save those for when we're doing chapter 2 pictures. There's a traffic light. And over here there is a tree. There's a table, there's a bench, and there's another parasol there. I don't believe that's a picture. Nope, it isn't. And I do believe that's everything that we can take a picture of at the moment. Oh, of course, a manhole cover. Let's not forget that. Let's see. Shrubbery, bar sign, barrel, lamp, sign, clock, sunshade, window, trash can, fountain, parasol, cafe sign. Actually, where was the clock? Like, obviously we took a picture of a clock while we were inside quite a few times, but let's see if we can find a picture of that clock on the outside. Oh yeah, it's above the train station right there. Let's take a nice picture of that. Let's not miss anything out. There we go. Let's see, so that's streetlight, wooden box, moon pipe, the store signs, pumpkins, the mailbox. Yep, that's absolutely everything we just took a picture of then, but like I said, we are missing the belt. So the belt I haven't been able to take. I'll just probably splice that in after. Right, let's see if we can take a picture of the normal sun. There it is, there's the sun. So all that remains now is to go and show you the dungeon ones, the scoops we can take from the enemies in the first dungeon. And I'll also, throw in the belt as well, because why not, for completionist's sake. And here's a picture of the belt I mentioned earlier from the game, who doesn't mind having a picture of his crotch taken. And here's Linda, the first boss fight of the game. Remember, when she raises her legs like that, we can take a scoop. And here was the most annoying one to get during this chapter, because it's a very rare attack, but we just managed to get it, and it's a very brief window as well. And here's a final guy who just spins at you, hits you, and you take a picture of it. And then the final one, with the scoops, is during the boss fight to take a picture when he shoots the missile at you. And then to finish off, there are 2 more pictures at the end of the chapter before you get on the train. One is of a waterfall here, and the other is taking a picture of the Iron Bridge. And if you do come back here later, or if you do it back then and you don't actually go on the train, then if you do try and leave without the train, the game does just basically tell you, hey, by the way, you're not allowed to go this way. So that's all of the pictures from chapter 1. So next time we'll be heading into chapter 2.